I'm so vain that I probably think this song is about me. Clearly not vain about any of this, because God knows this is the ugliest thing that anyone's ever seen, except for possibly my eyebrows. But I finished another Sherlock video. That's 2 Sherlock videos rendered within a 48-hour period during November. What is wrong? And then I keep watching them. I made them, and I keep watching them, and that is terribly vain. Although, if you're interested, yeah. I am quite proud of this new one, though. And Lindsay, if you're watching, I know we've discussed my baffling like of the singer Pink before, but that video is why I like Pink. Because I can do that, and other people can do that, and it works. Something wrong with me. Just a little bit. Alright, this week's theme is superheroes. If I were a superhero, who would I be? And I think we all know the answer to this. Knitting Man! Only I would have a mask, so I could protect my... This scarf is like choking me and falling off at the same time. I don't understand. We'll just wear it properly. Knitting Man! Yes! With the ugliest, cheapest knitting needles I could find. They're like 50 cents. Clearance rack. Yes! Knitting Man! My costume would not precisely be what I'm wearing. I would have a mask. A knitted mask, clearly. And actually my signature would be a cable knit sweater that has a KM on it. Or maybe just a K for knitting. I don't know. Maybe it'll actually say Knitting Man in cables. That would be neat. And this would be my scarf of magic. That's on wrong, but I don't care. Whatever. My scarf of magic. I would actually, like, lasso bad guys with it. And it would be made of super strong stuff. Yeah. And these guys would be like Wonder Woman's armbands, like they deflect stuff, and I could also knit something in the nick of time. Like somebody's falling from a building and I would just like knit a net really quick, and then they would be safe, and it would be awesome. But unfortunately, because of the nature of my powers, I would only be able to save people in cold climates. Sucks to be you if it's the summer, and in the tropics, I'm probably saving people in, like, Greenland and in mountains, because my weakness, unfortunately, is heat, because I am Knitting Man. And knitting and the heat, no, those things do not go together. But I can be revived with the cunning use of air conditioning or ice. So, I don't know if I'd have an arch nemesis. I know who my arch nemesis would be. His name would be Climate Change. And he would speed up the process of global warming so that the climates would be unstable, and it would be hotter when it's supposed to be hot and colder when it's supposed to be cold, and I'd be really great when it's colder, but there would be longer periods of heat, and, well, that would not be good for Knitting Man. What other powers do I have? I can use cable needles as like boomerangs, like batarangs, but they're cable needles, and I'd be like, Pachoo! They would make that sound too, Pachoo, because that's the sound that flinging cable needles makes. What other knitting things could I use? I don't know, but I'd always have like my awesome yarn-tastic yarn on me. It would be like stretchy yarn, so I'd never run out of it. It would just be like a magical thing of yarn. I'd probably like wear it across my chest like a bandolier and be like, yeah. And I'd knit things, and I'd tie bad guys' hands with it, and it'd be awesome. And of course my secret identity would be terrible, because I'm a knitter by hobby. So, mild-mannered accountant by day, Knitting Man by night. If ever they were to make a show about me, it would be like, you know, terrible, old, made of cardboard TV shows. It'd be awesome. But because it's terrible. So that's who I would be if I would be a superhero. Oh, Lainey's video is not going up. She just informed me that she's been feeling ill all weekend, so video is not happening for her. I was this close to punishing her, though. This close. But we've already seen that we're terrible at punishments, because Lindsay still hasn't posted anything about hers. I don't even know. Well, I mean, November she has off, but I don't even know if she's started it yet. I don't know. We're just terrible at doing things. I'm going to say that we're pretty bad at it. I really shouldn't have props in my videos. I just keep playing with everything. And I'm really excited about knitting right now because I just started a new scarf for myself. I don't know if it'll actually end up being a scarf because I don't know if I have enough yarn, but it might be. Orange one. Good luck this weekend. Yeah. That's why I don't work retail. She has to work all Black Friday weekend. So, try not to get trampled, shorty. Lainey, I hope you had fun seeing Harry Potter, because I believe that happened. I don't know, you haven't been on Twitter, presumably because you're ill, and just watching copious amounts of Sherlock in order to recuperate. Yes, hope you enjoyed Harry Potter. I did, surprisingly. There's a post on my blog about it, if anybody wants to read it. I don't imagine anyone would, but just in case. Orange one, I'll see you on Wednesday, and Lainey, I will see you on Friday, hopefully this week. Awkward ending to a video. Yeah!